Leviticus, the third book of the Bible, is replete with intricate laws, rituals, and sacrifices that many Christians believe foreshadow Jesus Christ. Though Jesus is not explicitly mentioned in Leviticus, various aspects of the text point to his life, teachings, and ultimate sacrifice. Let's explore some key parallels that highlight this connection. Firstly, the feasts and festivals described in Leviticus have symbolic meanings that many scholars associate with Jesus. The Passover, for instance, commemorates Israel's liberation from Egypt, and Christians see Jesus as the ultimate Passover lamb, whose sacrificial death brings liberation from sin. The Feast of Weeks, known as Pentecost, is also significant as it marks the giving of the Holy Spirit to the early church, fulfilling Jesus' promise to send a helper to his followers. Secondly, the call to holiness in Leviticus is a central theme. God commands his people to be holy because he is holy. This mirrors Jesus' teachings in the New Testament, where he calls his followers to live righteously and exemplify God's holiness through their actions. The parallel extends to the transformation believers experience through their faith in Jesus, who empowers them to live holy lives. Thirdly, the concept of blood as atonement is prominent in Leviticus. Animal sacrifices were required to atone for the sins of the people. This is seen as a precursor to Jesus' sacrifice on the cross, where his blood was shed for the atonement of humanity's sins. The shedding of blood in Leviticus underscores the seriousness of sin and the need for a perfect sacrifice, which Christians believe is fulfilled in Jesus. The Day of Atonement, known as Yom Kippur, is another significant parallel. On this day, the high priest would enter the Holy of Holies to offer a sacrifice for the sins of the nation. This act prefigures Jesus' role as the ultimate high priest, who entered the heavenly Holy of Holies with his own blood to secure eternal redemption for believers. The role of the high priest in Leviticus further underscores this connection. The high priest acted as a mediator between God and the people, offering sacrifices and making intercession. Jesus is seen as the true high priest, who not only mediates on behalf of humanity, but also offers himself as the perfect sacrifice. Lastly, the sacrificial system as a whole points to Jesus. Various offerings described in Leviticus, such as the sin offering and the guilt offering, collectively represent different aspects of Jesus' atoning work. Jesus' sacrifice is considered comprehensive and complete, fulfilling all the requirements of the sacrificial system and providing a way for humanity to be reconciled with God. In conclusion, while Leviticus may seem distant and archaic to modern readers, its rituals and laws contain profound typological connections to Jesus Christ. Through the feasts and festivals, the call to holiness, the concept of blood as atonement, the Day of Atonement, the role of the high priest, and the sacrificial system, the book of Leviticus foreshadows the life, mission, and sacrificial death of Jesus, enriching the Christian understanding of redemption and reconciliation with God.